Welcome to this episode of Rethinking Marriage in Modern Times. And as we always do, we'll give you your favorite quote, we'll give you some light explanation. Today is very special because I have very young people in the studio. One baby saved by some heights and co. They're actually very young, and the Gen Z in focus here. We are actually speaking to teenagers, interestingly anyway. So, our quote, marriage is not about age, it's about finding the right person. This quote gives you two ideas. Idea number one, marriage is not about how old you are. And at first, many of our women used to talk about the biological clock, but now there are so many ways to give birth. If it is children that is your concern, there's artificial insemination, there is what someone will carry for you, all kinds of ways. So that barrier has been broken in one way or the other. I'm not saying those things are 100%, but it happens and it is working for many people. So marriage is not about age, it's about the right person. Look, if you are with the wrong person in 1,000 years, you will suffer forever. But if you are with the right person, it's even a 1-year affair, you will be so glad. So, dear friends, this is a quote from Sophia Bush. Now to our panelists. You just mention your name briefly, and then we'll begin from there. Let's start with our gentleman.
I'm a 19 years old boy.
Like you are a boy.
A 19 years old boy reading BSc agriculture in the university. That's one university of science.
Okay, and we have.
I'm just 16 years old and I'm an SHS.
Wonderful. So let's try and see if we can enter the minds of our young people and see what they actually think about marriage. Remember, this program is Rethinking Marriage in Modern Times. We believe that marriages can work, we believe marriages can last. We believe that if we reshape our thinking and reorganize ourselves, we will have a lot of results that we want. Okay, so should we start from ladies or okay? So when we talk about marriage, I'm not talking about your dictionary definition. Marriage is blah blah blah, institution by God. And what do you think marriage is and is about? Or you have never thought about that question?
To me, marriage is about understanding, because the foundation of marriage, I think, is understanding of love. And love also comes with understanding. So to me, marriage is all about understanding.
When you say understanding, you mean understanding the other person?
Yes, understanding the other person, that's the opposite sex, and then also tolerance.
Okay. Yeah, I know you are father tolerant because you can understand the person.
Not tolerate the person.
Yes. Okay, yes. Let's hear from Felicity.
Okay, then I'm going to stick to the one we all know that marriage is when two families come together just for creativity and also for production and
Okay. So, do you guys, maybe in the foreseeable future, say, oh, I'm excited when I get a chance and when it is time, I'll marry. Do you see yourself like that? Why not? Why not? Okay, so you believe that it's something you are looking forward to enter. Irrespective of, I don't know that you have had or you have seen some bad marriages. Have you seen some, heard of some? You don't need to give specific examples, but you can just give us maybe just some gist about what you thought made this marriage too bad, and based on that, you entertain some fear, or you told yourself, no, I don't think this is for me. Okay.
To me, I realized I've seen bad marriages and the marriages collapse. But to me, I thought, and I definitely knew that, see, as I said earlier, marriage is about understanding. So you can, if you don't understand the opposite sex, and then also tolerate the opposite sex. This one is saying, let's take your children to the school. Or this one is saying, I want to do this job. If you don't understand and tolerate the opposite sex, it will collapse because I'm a doctor. Let's say my wife, that's Felicity. Felicity is also a second wife.
Are you proposing to
Felicity is, let's say, how do I put it? A male doctor. Put it that way, a male doctor. And then I need a doctor who takes care of males. And then I'm a doctor who takes care of females. I always see females. So if Felicity doesn't understand my job, there will be some contradictions in there. So to that marriage, I thought that the rate at which the male understood the female was very, very, very good, and also tolerated was very, very good. That's what brought about that marriage collapse.
Okay, so to you, the problem was from the guy.
To me, it's both of them because one, marriage cannot collapse based on only one person. Because if the marriage will collapse, I'm doing something bad and you, the lady, don't put me on the track, or you don't understand and put me back to track, and then you just sit down and look at me do what I think I'm doing right, and I think.
What do I have put you? So I was asking, what about the woman has told the man, hey, and it's not mine.
You make a mistake, or if I'm doing something, if I'm going astray, and you opposite sex, you try putting me on track. And it doesn't work. You see, when we were getting married, we have, that's a traditional marriage. And I knew my parents, I also knew my parents. So I don't think, I think at that point in time, if you claim and you say you really love me, I don't think that it should even bring about bad marriage. Because if I'm going astray and then you've tried putting me back on track and it's not working, I don't think we should base on that. At least have parents, we all go to church, we have somebody that, at least we have people that we respect in the society that can come, you can go to them and come and talk to them. That is if you claim you love me.
Okay, these are the Gen Zs giving us live updates in the studio here. Okay, Felicity, how about you? Maybe you saw some bad marriages that shook your excitement about marriage, or maybe you think, hey, I have to look at this again. I have to rethink marriage in my time.
Okay, so some marriages whereby when they are about to get married, the one have not shown the lady to all the family, and maybe only aunties, uncles, because the parents are far away, maybe not in the country. So maybe the mother wasn't able to meet the soon-to-be wife or husband, and so they get married, and because the mother does not know the fiancé or the wife, she starts oh, I don't know you and stuff, and yeah, so it brings about fights and hatred between the wife and the mother. Yeah. So every time arguments, and sometimes brings confusion amongst the.
So this was a personal experience? No, that you saw, or okay. Not that I'm asking for the details. But so did it affect you in any way? What was the effect on you? How did it impact you? Give us, before you continue, do you have any other maybe example, not based on the same story, another one?
Okay, maybe.
That also shook you a little.
Yes.
Our good, I think, gave us only one. So you had another one.
So when the lady is not fully prepared for marriage, like she thinks she's prepared, but she's not prepared because
You saw that she was not prepared.
yes,
Okay. Alright, you continue.
because don't know how to cook well, like the house chores and all, like housework is not really, and you just get that because of love, and say I'm going to get married. Yeah, it's a reach a time, you don't even know how to prepare the man's favorite meal. Like, when you prepare this for me, like, Mama, hello, my husband said I should prepare this for me. Yes, it's going to bring about kind of, because the man is going to think that you didn't get a needed house training. So it's going to bring a whole lot of confusion. The man is going to, as we say, pass your back and and be with another woman eating her well prepared meals and sometimes eating from outside.
So that was an experience you noticed. And you think that the man will pass, like I'm using your word, pass your back. Okay, so how have this impacted you? Well, I'll come to that. How has it affected you, impacted you? It will be direct, it will be indirect. Just it made you think again that hey, marriage is no joke or something.
Because if you not, that one too, as the Gen Zs would call, yes, a red flag. Red flag.
If you don't know how to cook, it's a red flag.
Yes, because as a girl, you're supposed to know how to cook. Because there are some mothers that don't know how to cook well, but their daughters are.
So you prioritize being able to cook your husband's favorite food.
Yes, and also being able to cater for the house, like take care of everything. Yes.
Okay. So let's look at the two you spoke about, the first one and the second one. And let's look at how it impacted you positively or negatively, and what you have learned from it. You have already established that both of you have established the fact that you are excited, you are interested in marriage. That what may do or die. So how has it impacted you? These two examples you have given, or any other example, you don't need to mention that.
So for the first one, I think as a person, if you are going to get married, you should know the family background and how the members are going to act towards you, and you should become familiar with them in case of anything. And for the second one, I think
So the cooking there, you have solved that problem already.
I'm still in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, honorable. Yes.
The other one was married, so it was very, very nice. There was the guy was cheating on the lady, and then when I heard, I was like, hey, I'm ready for
Well, when you say it was nice,
the way they married, the way they did the white wedding, as we see, the way they did the traditional wedding, like everything was on it's calm. The wife is rich. Yes. But then
the wedding or the marriage?
The wedding was rich.
Okay.
I know that like this rich wedding, the guy is cheating on the lady. I'm quite changing as well. So when I heard that, I was like, hey, what if you do? I want your money to do this nice wedding. Then I go and do a normal wedding, which is, let's say I do this normal weddings.
Which one is that?
Let me see. Let's say I do my traditional wedding today, and then let's say I put my white wedding somewhere next year or something. Some people do that because of financial issues. When we do that, we pay. So maybe the other one really. I later realized that the lady had issues which she wasn't treating, which was a health issue. She wasn't treating, so we made the guy is, according to the guy, he was like, he has said all what he came.
So the guy confided in
yes,
you. Okay.
he said he has tried everything. He has tried everything possible, but then the lady isn't putting in any effort. So he's just giving up. Like, hey,
So you think he's justified?
oh, to me, he's not. In a sense, he is. In other ways, to me, he's not. Because if there is an issue that's a health issue, we don't expect anybody's current so either than your boyfriend or your husband. So he's the one who's going to tell you, oh, I've seen this, so let's go to the hospital. The guy was like, he has forced, even if he gives the lady money to go to the hospital, the lady is pregnant. So he doesn't know what to do again. And he's that type. He's a businessman, he has no time. Yes. So I like
So he has time to be with other
you see, when it comes to business, in marriage, the ladies themselves, they will tell you that only cigar and an engine. Yes. So,
Is that the case?
so he's always busy making money for home. And the lady, he brings money, he gives you money, and then he expects you to go to the hospital. Yes, so the lady will spend the money, saying that she has gone to the hospital. Still, she doesn't need to go. So the guy was like, I want to give money, issue payments. I was like, there's nothing I can manage. I can continue with it.
So they'll be wrong. Okay. I like the way you spoke about the wedding. You spoke about it as if you have a big, powerful wedding. I don't play wedding. It means that the marriage is likely to be good.
Yeah.
Is that what you think it is?
Okay. With what I saw, I noticed that marriage isn't about how nice it is.
How nice the wedding is.
How nice the wedding is. Sorry. How nice the wedding is. Even if it's a small wedding or a very nice small wedding, and then there is understanding and tolerance, it will go far than it being a very nice or a very rich invested wedding, and then there is no understanding, no tolerance. I can't go one day.
Celestia, how about you?
If the marriage does not have also time is also there. If always the man goes out, you will go to work 5 a.m., come back around 11. By the time he comes home, this person is asleep. Even if they happen to have children, the children will only be seeing you like maybe weekends. Yes. So if I think time to is consumed.
Okay, so you are 16, you are 19. What age do you envision that you will get married to?
According to my mathematics that I did,
Okay. Master's coming.
I realized that I'm now in second year, and then hopefully by 21, I'll be through with school because third year to final year 21, I'll be through with school. Looking forward, yes, looking forward and doing everything possible to. Right after school, I just get a well-earned job. I look forward to further my education because I've also thought of that, to further my education. Before, after the education, I marry or I marry before I further my education.
Okay, so in between, after the education and before the education, you are out there to marry. Okay, how about Felicity?
I want to know my calculation thing.
Hey, you did calculation?
Yes.
Wow,
Maybe by the age of 19, I should be done with university.
Okay.
So by 22, the age 22 to 25.
You are available.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you are not available.
No, I'm too young.
Okay, we take note of that. Important point. Okay, so I was asking for the age just to ask the next question, which is, so I'm going to give or take maybe 20
24 to 27.
24 to 27. You are okay to marry. Assuming all this your plans pick up like that.
Yes, I have my own money to go to my house. I don't want to marry and then be staying living with my father. Or I don't want to marry and then when I'm ready to go, I don't want to spend my own money.
That would be like,
I don't think that would be our see. So today, it's like the mindset, the rate at which today jobs earning money isn't as compared to our fathers that's around the 19s has really increased. Today you can be a doctor and then be earning around probably around I'd say 10,000. That's being a doctor. That's being a master's holder. Let's say you earn around 10,000, 15,000.
you have done all this research.
Earn around 15,000 and then at least for you work for about 4 years. Oh, you can buy a plot of land, yes, and then little by little. By 30 years and then that's if you add periods to it. By 30 years and then 35 years.
So technically, after all your calculations, you have this, I will marry at 35.
Let's say I make up my mind to build before I marry.
Okay.
Yes. And he asked how I don't want stress. Yes, so I don't want to do somebody's job. I want to do my own job. So if I'm an entrepreneur and I'm doing my own job, then I think my grace and support, I can do it. That's even if by 30 years, even if it's a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yes, I know somebody. The person is staying in the US. He went to marry and they are going to move to the place. They all moved inside the place. So, but
it's you are just starting. It's not like
oh, yes, I'm just starting, but you see, if I'm starting with the US,
it will not work for you. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that after all your mathematics is yes to me, maybe 35.
yes, 30 to 35.
And you don't mind if you go beyond 40?
Oh, no, I shouldn't go beyond 40.
It's more like a plan.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, so you believe in marrying and
yes,
why?
Let's say I'm going a government job, and then government job to buy 60 years to shoot the car. And then I will marry around 35. And then I do that, let's say I do that around 37 years of age. And means I have more time to catch up on my kids. That's even if one of us is no more, there will still be at least a backup for the other who is taking care of the kids.
And in addition to it, sometimes people be like 60 years and their children are now 5 years. Sometimes it doesn't look nice because if the man dies,
It doesn't look nice to you.
no, it's not. It's not because come on, I'm old man and your last one is now 5 years. Like
Sometimes it's not their fault.
it's not their fault, no. But I think any marriage also be like a good factor.
So your reasons that you opt for early marriage is so that economic reasons, so that your children you have more time to take care of them. That's your only reason.
No, okay, to me, at least I'll get enough time to cater for them. And then they will get somewhere, let's say, because if I marry by 35, 37, I have my kids. At least 40 months, my first one will be around 5 years. By 15 years, by 60, 25. I think, see, the rate at which you even be spending on them will even reduce. Yes, because at that time, me right now, if I'm in school, I need to business. So even if I'm in school, most of the time, sometimes I do call them for money. Not most of the time, because some I also do business, little business on campus. That earns me something. So even if I go and they return to home, at least I have something that supports me, that survives, that I survive on. So you see. Okay.
So Felicity, that's your only one reason why I must marry her. Or you the biologist, but
Kind of. My parents married Now yeah, in their early 40s. My brother and I are old. My other brother is 18 years old, and he's also in university now. So as it is now, my dad is not even, it's not closer to 15 years. But at least he knows that his children are growing up, and also one day we will also stop depending too much on him. Everything, hello daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello daddy. It will decrease more. Yeah.
Okay. So that is early marriage for you guys. Alright, so what are some of the things you are wishing when I'm married? It's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. When I'm married, I want my wife to be like this, I want my husband to be like this. Those kind of stuff. Yeah,
you're talking about the specs.
Specs, and then when you enter, how you
what you want?
Yes.
Because how if based on if I look at my height, I don't think I should go for it.
If you look at your eyes,
I don't think
your eyes might be short.
no, I won't say very short. See, this an average height. It's okay.
Well, nobody is short anyway.
Yes. So it's at an average height. I think it's okay. I sometimes I don't really think about what some people go for. That's the breast and then the toes. Just it looks. Or to me, if she comes with a good character, I think because there's an account at the university that if you are going out, it's another lesson that if you are going out, you don't just prepare your face, prepare your character. Yes, so I think if the character is very, very okay for me to continue with my life, but I don't think about it.
So if the character is okay and the looks are not there, you don't mind.
Oh, the looks are at least even if the looks are not there, you see, there are ladies today that the looks are not there, but they are very presentable.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
What do you by presentable? What do I represent?
You see, there are certain ladies, they have looks, but even the way they will accept or they will take care of your visitors in your absence, it's really nice. That's what I mean. But we have ladies they are very presentable.
Okay, Felicity, let's come to you, then we'll go back to look at when you enter the team proper. What do you see it to be? Maybe Titanic, you go on Titanic, and those type of things. So, okay, let's look at Felicity, what you are looking out for. Assuming you get there, what are some of the things you know about the husband to this and that kind of thing?
Okay, me, I was the one who listens. No, just jump to school. We are talking about something, and then we just start shouting like you not even wait for me to end my statement or something. Yeah, I went to one who listened and said, "They're not scared. I think sometimes it's needed because like you marry somebody who, as you say, is not really presentable. Think about your children." It may affect them. No, wait. If you're sorry, if your husband's really presentable,
it's not tall.
No, not that. Okay, the height fine. Me, I'm kind of short, but I have tall genes in my family. My dad is very tall, so I took my father's side. So there's a probability that I will become tall and those people laugh at my height, but yes. But maybe if I also marry a tall person, it's not bad. But the looks, the body. So yeah, the structure of the person too is also going to be another contributing factor.
Sorry, take it from structure again, record.
The stature of the person is also going to be another contributing factor, because if maybe your husband is nice, as the Gen Zs would prefer, yeah, your children may also end up having those nice traits. Maybe your husband is the type that has beautiful eyes, or curly hair, pink. You see what the girls want nowadays. Yes, it's me. I think attitude of the parents too. Sometimes you see some people have this kind of attitude. I say, "Oh, my swabi, kakra." The husband too is this. The children are also watching. So as they are growing up, you're like, "Hey, daddy's like this. If daddy has not told you to stop it, they need to let me do something." Mama like stop every time. Mama is shouting. Mama is this. Mama, oh, they also look at it differently. So I think, I think before marriage, we have to look at that one, so that the children will not also learn from it, and when we practice it, someone will be like, "Hey, this person there, the child say out because the father too was like this and stuff." Yes, and also my final one.
Yes.
Yeah, looking into the family background, if maybe this person, maybe in the family, if you ask around, the family members are mostly noted to be people who easily get mental problems. Oh, I'm really serious. Like
Yes, it's possible.
yes, maybe your child to one day somebody just gives broken hands, then they walk out, right? So yeah, you have to also look at that part. The genes, that is like the body deficiencies to get.
Okay. Well, we have to move on. Because I was going to ask you a question related to that. But it's difficult. You just have to balance it. Okay. Sometimes you think that, okay, if you are not careful, you will delay yourself because you get good character, you get short touch, you get bad character, you get pink lips and all those things. Are you likely to choose the bad character with pink lips, curly hair?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's move on from there. You are hearing from our young people. We want to encourage. If you have any comments, if you have anything to say, please share with us. And they are being real here. This is what is happening. This is what they are looking at. But we hope that when they get there, what they have told us today, will actually be the case. So this is rethinking marriage in modern times. So let's move on. We have looked at the age. We have also looked at what to expect. What do you see in marriage that, okay, this is what I've seen, this is what I want to happen in my marriage, and this is what I will do to make that thing happen. Maybe, marriage, Titanic. You have to go on Titanic and go. Okay.
Well, to me, I don't see marriage to be a straight path. Yes, I see marriage to be something that is like life. You go up and then you come down. You don't come down and stay down forever. You climb up and go down, climb up and go down. That's why in our local dialect they say our way. That's the final one. So it has a long way to go. So for me, I don't see marriage to be something smooth. What I can do in my marriage for it to stand, I will try my possible best, and I hope God in my help. I will do that.
Like what?
Understanding one.
She said she needs someone to be listening because
Yeah,
listening to me is like a radio. So you have to be sitting there listening day and night. Can you do that?
Oh, that's why I said understanding. So if
She said you want to be listening.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
No, I'm just using that as an example to make him say that.
okay,
So I think you get someone who wants you to be listening.
oh, I listen. I don't listen. I can't listen all day.
She said she wants you to be listening.
Oh, listen as in understanding, like listen.
I think understanding and tolerance and also respect. It's a major fact. It's a major pillar in marriage and even relationship. Respect is something that's functional.
Okay, let's say felicity. What do you see? Pink lips.
Oh no. So yes, what I see, as you said, marriage is not a straightforward thing. There are going to be ups and downs, but everything that is needed is just cooperation, just cooperation. That is it. And understanding too. Because even if you're having a best friend fight, you're going to fight. So yes, you just have to cooperate and try to bear with each other, because before you get married, it's not like you're going to know everything about the person. Almost because as time goes on, you're going to lose it. Also, this person likes this person likes this. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I forgot to ask, are you guys in any relationship? If you want to stay, you can stay for then we will manage our school fees is at stake.
Let's
You will receive phone calls soon.
Yes.
Alright, so I was asking because I wanted you to establish for us what is happening in them now, and whether you feel that this type of open relationship is something I can keep for that long to marriage, or you are just we are just having fun. Why do you fall?
I think keeping to marriage. Yes.
So yours is keeping to marriage.
Yes.
Do or die.
I want to say do or die, in everything go first.
Okay.
Yes. So I have prayed and I'm still praying about this. You see, today God doesn't choose a wife. You choose and then you pray about it.
He told you that.
Oh, I would say he told me though, but from the things I've seen, the things I've experienced, and once I experienced, from the things I've heard, and there are lots of people in my church that I asked them, they recently married my church. More kind of people in the one. They don't know what on Mongolia they say, she prayed, and two God said, you make her say you should marry her, she should come to pass. She comes to us. So that's what I think I'm doing. I'm just praying that if it's the will of God for me to marry a woman, but if it's not the will of God, then definitely there will be something that will cause a breakup.
Okay. So do you think that it can also be the will of God and there still be a breakup?
No, God is perfect.
Oh, it can be the will of God.
Even if it's the will of God and there is breakup, no matter what, you guys will come together. That is if it's the will of God.
Yeah,
yes. That one there for sure.
Gen Z for you. Okay. Yes, how about you?
So, I don't know if I'm in a relationship or not. To be honest, yes, but I'll go for the type of relationship where maybe till marriage, because changing, why? Is it rehearsal? No. Yeah, people just date because they want to hey, I've dated this type of guy before. Hey, I've dated, or they just want to brag about it. Say,
Yeah,
oh,
they are even gentle guys like that.
oh yeah,
As a guy, I understand, but you are not saying that. Why?
Yes, there's some girls that they hit around time. They just,
Hey,
yes.
ladies.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I know about guys.
Oh, now ladies are doing it more than they
when you come to the university campus, on Fridays, some guys go rent cars. That's sports cars, and then they bring it on campus, and then the young ladies, they have no where going, they have to sleep. No, they will dress up, take their stuffs, move out. At least they'll get a dining so you can come. And the guy will take them out. So Saturday morning, around 5 a.m., you see them coming.
But that one is prostitution, it's not
Good. So they can tell them that, okay, let's be in a relationship. And that very Friday now, but since the guy treat them, should let them know for, what consider now? Okay, yes, just Friday night.
Now they do it as a business.
Business,
Yeah, just for money.
Okay, you finish your submission.
So yes, I will go for somebody that I'll be with till marriage, because I don't like the type that date this one. No, it's so nice for me, because sometimes the person's memories will just be in your head. You even be shy to invite the person to your wedding, and then at your wedding, then the person will just be like, hey, so this one's I was with the person. So imagine 1 year you dated 16 boys, all the 16 boys come to your wedding. How would you feel when you see the way you're walking down there? Me, I'll not feel comfortable. So yes, I agree there till
You
marriage.
don't have to invite them. Invite them so you don't
Maybe
invite
not.
them to feel.
They'll find a way to come. There are some boys like that. If you train them, they'll come.
You see, boys are such that you are not like limits. Let's say we meet today, we can be friends today. So let's say I meet, I'm going to marry her, and then I meet her ex. Let's say I meet about 4 of them working together, we're all friends. And I meet about 4 of them working together. Just now we can be friends. And then I tell them that I invited them. They'll come, she'll see them. So that's where she will be uncomfortable. She might not invite them,
But she's very available. Okay, so you don't want to be doing rehearsal, as you said. But what if person one, some people, it happens to them by mistake. Maybe Felicity, you told person A. Person A, you are going. Then when you reach out, so I cannot. It's not the will of God.
Like me, to be honest, I'm somebody that if I find myself getting attracted to someone, I'll be like, God, if this is the person, let this happen. If he's not the person, let it spoil by tomorrow. And not every day that the person just goes still for no reason, like, how? So, yeah. So sometimes that's what smells me like the person is the right person. Because, like, God, if he's really the person, just allow us to be friends. But if he's not, by tomorrow, what is happening to him? Ghosts, I don't know.
Okay, so God has allowed you to be friends. All right, then viewers, we are going to end with our major question of the day, the studio question. All right, what is your opinion about sex before marriage and sex in marriage? How do you see it? I don't want to ask a tempting question. You are in there, but yes, before marriage, what is your opinion about it before marriage and then after? And in?
That's in marriage.
Yes. How is it? How do you see it to be like this key? If I don't get it in the marriage, I'm going out.
It's not, I would say it's a key. Yes, I would say it's a key in marriage. And then I will go for sex after marriage.
There you pause
I go for sex after marriage.
So I was asking, what about the woman has told the man, hey, and it's not mine.
You make a mistake or if you're doing something, if I'm going astray, you opposite sex, you try putting me on track. And it doesn't work. You see, when we were getting married, we have, that's a traditional marriage. And we knew my parents and also knew my parents. So I don't think, I think at that point in time, if you claim and you say you really love me, I don't think that it should even think about bad marriage because if I'm going astray and then you've tried putting me back on track and it's not working, I don't think you should base on that. At least have parents, we all go to church, we have somebody that at least you have people that we respect in the society that can come, you can go to them and come and talk to them. That is if you claim you love me.
Okay, these are the Gen Zs giving us live updates in the studio here. Okay, Felicity, how about you? Maybe you saw some bad marriages that shook your excitement about marriage, or maybe you think, hey, I have to look at this again. I have to rethink marriage in my time.
Okay, so some marriages whereby when you're about to get married, the man have not shown the lady to all the family, and maybe only aunties, uncles, because the parents are far away, maybe not in the country. So maybe the mother wasn't able to meet the soon-to-be wife or husband, and so they get married. and because the mother does not know the fiance or the wife, she starts oh, I don't know you and stuff, and yeah, so it brings about fights and hatred between the wife and the wife, the mother. Yeah. So every time arguments, sometimes brings confusion amongst the.
So this was a personal experience. No, that you saw. Okay. Not that I'm asking for the details. But so did it affect you in any way? What was the effect on you? How did it impact you? Give us, before you continue, do you have any other maybe example, not based on the same story, another one?
Okay, maybe.
That also shook you a little.
Yes.
Our good, I think give us only one. So you have another one.
So when the lady is not fully prepared for marriage, like she thinks she's prepared, but she's not prepared. Because
You saw that she was not prepared.
yes.
Okay. Alright, we continue.
Because don't know how to cook well, like the house chores and like housework is not really and you just get up because of love and say I'm going to get married. Yeah, to reach a time, you don't even know how to prepare the man's favorite meal. When you prepare this for the kids. Mama, hello, my husband said I should prepare this for me. Yes, it's going to bring about kind of, because the man is going to think that you didn't get a needed house training. So it's going to bring a whole lot of confusion. The man is going to, as we say, pass your back and and be with another woman eating her well-prepared meals and sometimes eating from outside.
So that was an experience you noticed. And you think that the man will pass, like I'm using your word,
Yes,
pass your back.
back.
Okay, so how have this impacted you? Well, I'll come to that. How has it affected you, impacted you? It will be direct, it will be indirect. Just it made you think again that hey, marriage is no joke or something.
Because if you know that one too, as the Gen Zs would call, yeah, it's a red flag. Red flag.
If you don't know how to cook, it's a red flag.
Yes, because as a girl, you're supposed to know how to cook. Because there are some mothers that don't know how to cook well, but their daughters are.
So you prioritize being able to cook your husband's favorite food?
Yes, and also being able to cater for the house, like take care of everything. Yes.
Okay. So let's look at the two you spoke about, the first one and the second one. And let's look at how it impacted you positively or negatively, and what you have learned from it. You have already established that both of you have established the fact that you are excited, you are interested in marriage. Come what may, do or die. So how has it impacted these two examples you have given, or any other example? You don't need to mention, but.
So for the first one, I think as a person, if you are going to get married, you should know the family background and how the members are going to act towards you, and you should become familiar with them in case of anything. And for the second one, I think I can
Yes. So the cooking there, you have solved that problem already.
I'm still at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, honorable. Yes.
The other one was married like so, it was very, very nice, but there was the guy was cheating on the lady, and then when I heard, I was like, hey, I'm
Well, when you say it was nice,
the way they married, the way they married, the way they did the white wedding, as we see, the way they did the traditional wedding, like everything was on point. So it was a scalp. The wife is rich, but then
the wedding or the marriage?
the wedding was rich.
Okay.
I know that, like, this rich wedding, the guy is cheating on the lady. I'm quite check there as well. So when I heard that, I was like, hey, what if you are young man to do this nice wedding? Then I go and do a normal wedding, which is, let's say I do this normal weddings.
Wait,
let me see. Let's say I do my traditional wedding today, and then let's say I put my white wedding somewhere next year or something. Some people do that because of financial issues. When I do that, we pay. So maybe the baby, I later realized that the lady had issues which she wasn't treating, which was a health issue. She wasn't treating, so we made the guy is, according to the guy, he was like, he has said all what he can.
So the guy confided.
Yes, he said he has tried everything. He has tried everything possible, but then the lady isn't putting in any effort, so he's just giving up.
So you think he's justified?
Oh, to me, he's not. In a sense, he is. In other ways, to me, he's not, because if there is an issue that's a health issue, we don't expect anybody to come and tell you either than your boyfriend or your husband. So he's the one who's going to tell you, oh, I've seen this, so let's go to the hospital. The guy was like, he has forced, even if he gives the lady money to go to the hospital, the lady is pregnant. So he doesn't know what to do again. And he's that type of, he's a businessman, he has no time. Yes. So I like
So he has time to be with other people.
you see, when it comes to business, in marriage, the ladies themselves, they will tell you that only cigar and an engine. Yes. So
Is that the case?
so he's always busy making money for home. And the lady, he brings money, he gives you money, and then he expects you to go to the hospital. Yes, so the lady will spend the money, saying that she has gone to the hospital. Still, the she doesn't need to go. So the guy was like, I want to give money, issue payments. I was like, there's nothing I can manage. I can continue it.
So they will go okay. I like the way you spoke about the wedding. You spoke about it as if you have a big, powerful wedding. I don't play wedding. It means that the marriage is likely to be good. Is that what you think it is?
With what I saw, I noticed that marriage isn't about how nice it is.
How nice the wedding is.
How nice the wedding is, sorry. How nice the wedding is. Even if it's a small wedding or a very nice small wedding, and then there is understanding and tolerance, it will go far than it being a very nice or a very rich, invested wedding, and then there is no understanding, no tolerance. I can't go on here.
Celestia, how about you?
If the marriage does not have also time is also day. If always the man goes out, you will go to work 5 a.m., come back around 11. By the time he comes home, this person is asleep. Even if they happen to have children, the children will only be seeing you like maybe weekends. Yes. So I think time to is considered.
Okay, so you are 16, you are 19. What age do you envision that you will get married to?
According to my mathematics that I did.
Okay. Master's coming.
I realized that I'm now in second year, and then hopefully by 21, I'll include school because third year to final year 21, I'll include this one. So, looking forward, yes, looking forward and doing everything possible to. Right after school, I just get a well-earned job. I look forward to further my education because I've also thought of that, to further my education before I've after the education, I married or I married before I further education.
Okay, so in between after the education and before the education, you are okay to marry. Okay, how about Felicity?
I want to know my calculation thing.
Hey, you did calculation.
Yes.
Wow,
And maybe by the age of 19, I should be done with university.
Okay.
So by 22, the age 22 to 25.
You are available.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you are not available.
No, I'm too young.
Okay. We take note of that. Important point. Okay, so I was asking for the age just to ask the next question, which is so I'm going to give or take maybe 20.
24 to 27.
24 to 27. You are okay to marry. Assuming all this apply, pick up like that.
Yes, I have my own money to go down. I don't want to marry and then be staying in with my father. Or I don't want to marry and then where I rest with the other and
That would be like,
I don't think that would be our see. So today, it's like the mindset, the rate at which today jobs earning money isn't as compared to our fathers that's around the 19s has really increased. Today you can be a doctor and then be earning around probably around I'd say 10,000. That's being a doctor, that's being a master's holder. Let's say you earn around 10,000, 15,000.
you have done all this research.
Around 15,000 and then at least for you work for 4 years, you can buy a plot of land, yes, and then little by little, by 30 years, and then that's if you add periods to it, by 30 years and then 50,000.
So technically, after all your calculation, you have this, I will marry at
Let's say I make up my mind to build before I marry.
Okay.
Yes. And he asked how I don't want stress. Yes, so I don't want to do somebody's job. I want to do my own job. So if I'm an entrepreneur and I'm doing my own job, then I think my grace and support, I think I can make it. That's even if by 30 years, even if it's a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Oh, I know. Okay, yes, I know somebody. The person is staying in the US. He went to marry and they are going to move to the place. They all move inside the place. So, for
You are just starting, it's not like,
yes, I'm just starting, but you see, if I'm starting with the US,
it will not work for you. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that after all your mathematics is yes to me, maybe 35.
yes, 30 to 35.
And you don't mind if you go beyond 40?
Oh, no, I shouldn't go beyond 40.
It's not in the plan.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, so you believe in marrying and
yes,
why?
Let's say I'm going a government job, and then government job by 60 years to shoot the car. And then I marry around 35. And then I do that, let's say I do that around 37 years old. It means I have more time to catch up on my kids. That's even if one of us is no more, there will still be at least a backup for the other who is taking care of the kids.
In addition to it, sometimes people will be like 60 years and their children are now like, sometimes it doesn't look nice because if the man dies,
It doesn't look nice to you.
no, it's not. It's not because come on, I'm old man and your last one is now 5 years. Like,
Sometimes it's not their fault.
it's not their fault, no, but I think any marriage also be like a good factor.
So your reasons, the topic for early marriage is so that economic reasons, so that your children you have more time to take up yourself. That's your only reason.
No, okay, to me, at least I'll get enough time to cater for them. And then they will get somewhere, let's say, because if I marry by 35, 37, I have my kids. At least 40 months, my first one will be around 5 years. By 15 years. By 60, 25. I think, see, the rate at which you even be spending on them will even reduce. Yes, because at that time, me right now, if I'm in school, I need to business. So even if I'm in school, most of the time, sometimes I do call them for money. Not most of the time, because some I also do business, little business on campus. That earns me something. So even if I go and they return to home, at least I have something that supports me, that survives, that I survive on. So you see.
Okay. So Felicity, that's your only one reason why I must marry or you the biologist, but
kind of. My parents married 8 years. Now they are early 40s. My brother and I are old. My other brother is 8 and 46. And he's also in university now. So as it is now, my dad is not even, he's not closer to 50 years. But at least he knows that his children are growing up, and also one day we will also stop depending too much on him. Everything hello daddy. Hello daddy. It will decrease more. Yeah.
Okay. So that is early marriage for you guys. Alright, so what are some of the things you envision when I'm married? It's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. When I'm married, I want my wife to be like this, I want my husband to be like this. Those kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about the specs.
Specs, and then when you enter, how you
what you want.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, for me, how if based on if I look at my height, I don't think I should go for it.
If you look at your eyes,
I don't think
your eyes might be short.
no, I won't say very short. This an average height.
Well, nobody is short anyway.
Yes. So it's at an average height. I think it's okay. I sometimes I don't really think about what some people go for. That's the breast and then the toes. Just the looks. Or to me, if she comes with a good character, I think because there's an account and you guys see that if you are going out, it's another lesson that if you are going out, you don't just prepare your face, prepare your character. Yes, so I think if the character is very, very okay for me to continue with my life, I don't think about it.
So if the character is okay and the looks are not there, you don't mind.
Oh, the looks are even if the looks are not there, there are ladies today that the looks are not there, but they are very presentable.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
When you by presentable, you want to marry a presentable.
You see, there are certain ladies, they have looks, but even the way they will accept or they will take care of your visitors in your absence, it's really nice. That's what I mean. But we have ladies that they are very presentable.
Okay, Felicity, let's come to you, then we'll go back to look at when you enter the team proper. What do you see it to be? Maybe Titanic, you go on Titanic, and those type of things. So, yeah, let's look at Felicity, what you are looking out for. Assuming you get there, what are some of the things you know about how my husband to this and that kind of thing?
Okay, me, I was already who listens. No, just jump to school. We are talking about something. And then we just start shouting. Like, you know, even wait for me to end my statement or something. Yeah. I went to one who listened and said, that looks good. I think sometimes it's needed because, like,
Okay.
you marry somebody who, as you say, is not really presentable. Think about your children.
Okay.
It may affect them. No, wait. If your sorry, if your husband is not really presentable.
Well, your wife is your presentable. It's not tall.
No, not the. Okay, the height for me, I'm kind of short, but I have tall genes in my family. My dad is very tall, so I took my father's side. So there's a probability that I will come tall and people laugh at my height, but yes. But maybe if I also marry a tall person, it's not bad. The looks, the body.
So as I was saying, I'll go for 6 after marriage. Yes. It's even a sin in the Bible. Yes. To them, in the Bible, it was telling us fornication. Yes.
Oh, that yes, a normal thing.
Oh, yes, now it's normal thing. And even to some people, it's not normal. To some, it's normal, but to others, it's normal. So to you,
It's normal.
no, it's not normal for me to have sex.
Okay. But you mean, how do you envision it? Okay, I want to marry, to be like this, we're doing here, we're doing that.
When I'm married, let me give money.
You say it's not something that is your major.
No, it's not my major aspect. I am in a marriage. I don't want a sex with I want a life partner.
We'll reach there. Yes, how about this?
So yes, my mom always says that sex stands for reproduction and for pleasure. Yes, and so I go for sex after marriage because in those days, the virginity is given as a marriage present to the guy, and now ladies are giving it as very big present. Valentine's gift, New Year's gift, oh, like a whole lot. It's not nice. Yes, it's not nice because the Bible goes against it. So, and so I go for sex after marriage. Because even in an era who are going to have sex before you get married, maybe before you get married. Yeah.
Alright. Viewers, if you don't want to die, we'll meet us in our next episode. Rethinking Marriage.